Hey guys, welcome back to RMA Garage. In this video, I'm going to show you the modifications that I did to my trainer. Now it's wintertime here in the north, and riding more or less has come to a halt unless you got warm weather gear. And even so, hunting has started. So for the next couple of weeks, we stay out of the woods just because we don't want to be getting hit by any stray bullets. So I got my trainers out. I have a set of rollers that I love. It's awesome. I love to be able to just ride a bike instead of just pedaling on a resistance unit. The rollers are great. It takes a little while to get used to them, but they are phenomenal. You can balance the bike, you can shift through the gears, you can basically ride a bike as it is supposed to be. You have to keep your mind and your head in the game, or you can ride off the rollers, which I have done in the past. It takes a little while to get used to, but once you do, they're totally awesome. I also have this resistance unit by Cycleops. It is the Super Magneto Pro. And again, this one is really nice. The reason why I picked the Magneto Pro is because it's quieter than a lot of them. You can spin fairly quickly and still watch TV without it bothering anyone else in the room. But I had a problem. I had a bolt break. My wife was using it and she was having a great time listening to her music, and kaboom, the bolt broke, and this resistance unit basically hit the ground and left a little scuff mark in our new floor. Wasn't too happy about that, but it's hardly noticeable. But I'm going to show you the modification that I had to make to be able to still use this trainer. This trainer is really awesome. It's fairly old, but it still works. I tried calling the company and even emailing the company, and I didn't get a response. So I had to kind of more or less take the problem into my own hands. It took me a couple of weeks to figure out what I was going to do, but once I did, it worked out perfectly. So I'm going to show you that fix right now. The part that broke was the bolt and the retainer clip that holds the trainer part to the wheel. So this bolt here is what broke, and it snapped basically right here. Of course, when she was riding, this thing slammed to the ground and it got chewed up a little bit, but it's still rolling true, so we're okay. But I had to come up with a solution. And basically what I did was I had to buy a bolt, and this is an all-thread connector, which I'll show you in a minute. And then I had to put another bolt back here. But what I had to do first was I had to cut the head of the bolt off, and I had to round it. This is the part that I had to duplicate in order to use this handle. This handle is key to the way this operates. What you do is this trainer, you open it up like this, the trainer flops backwards, and then once you get it, this adjusts it finitely to the wheel, so you don't over tighten it or under tighten it, so you don't get any wheel slippage. The key to this fix is being able to still use this handle. So I rounded the head of the bolt off. I put a hole through it to allow this bolt. So we have this bolt here that goes through, and then the nut on the other side. Then you go on to the other side, and how it connects to the machine here is a little different. All right, so this piece would have gone into the machine like this. So we had to basically replace this. So what I ended up doing was I bought a bolt that would fit. I didn't have to drill this. There's two holes. There's a hole here and a hole here. There's actually a little cutout right there. And this feeds in here and goes in there like that. So I was able to find something that would fit. Then what I did is I took this and I drilled a hole through the side of this, the diameter of this bolt. So as you can see, there is a hole drilled right in the side right here, and that is what's holding this in. So this is holding this. Then I have the bolt is threaded right into this piece, that old thread connection. Okay, so what ended up happening was this is all one piece, and it can't come out. It's very strong. I've been using it now for probably a month, and I've had not have any problems with it at all. The only thing that I have to do to adjust is when this is up against the wheel, I basically spin this in and out as I need to, and this makes the adjustment in and out. So when I spin it, this goes in or out. The way this used to work is that you used to be able to feed this end through, and then it would adjust in and out. You would basically just spin it. You would stick this in, it would basically go in freely, and then when you would turn it, it would lock itself in. That's how it locks in, but when you turn it, it comes out. So that's basically how it worked when Cyclops, the original Cyclops design. Well, I couldn't obviously duplicate this bolt, so I came up with this solution, and all I have to do is turn this handle in and out, and it works perfectly. There was one other design consideration I had to consider. Was there was a spring here which would hold it, basically this would hold it firm. But what I found is that this thing flops. When I would carry this trainer around, this thing would flop back and forth, and if I wasn't careful, it would slam this way or slam that way. So what I did is I found some tubing in the garage, and this is, I believe, 3/4 inch vinyl tubing. And what I do is I cut a slit in it, and I basically put that over top of the bolt. I put that around there like that. Okay, when I'm not using it, I put that on there. Now, this thing cannot move. So when I tilt this thing up to put it away, it cannot flop backwards. So that's kind of a safety feature for me, so I don't put undue stress on this, on the bolt, and especially on the other side here, and everything works out perfectly. Alright guys, that's the modification I did for this trainer. If you guys want any more information, leave a comment below. It's getting cold. I'm having a problem with motivation. It's been a very good riding season and I miss it already. So I'm trying to come up with some videos that I can do inside the house and some more or less informational videos. I'm also going to be coming up with some more RV videos as well. So stay tuned, should have some great content, some good entertainment. If you like this video, please click the like and subscribe button, and don't forget to click on the bell so you won't miss our next episode. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.